Hey guys, welcome back to more AFK Arena. Coming off the back of our other Lucretia video where she was absolutely wicked, I wanted to do a test against Wrizz, so I haven't actually tested this. I just thought it'd be fun to do it in real time and see how it works. We're going to jump into Wrizz. We're going to test it with our control team using Warek. The whole thing we're seeing is to do with the defense break factor of it. So let's get into it. Okay, so I just had a look at Warek. They've actually, I don't know when this changed, but it used to be a defense break. Now it says they receive 80% more damage. If that's not due to a defense break, we could be able to use them both. But for the first test, what I want to do is, and basically what we're talking about with Lucretia is over here is going to be the Hellfire. Flames encircle Lucretia for 10 seconds, dealing 60% damage every 0.5 seconds to enemies in a close proximity to her. Enemies affected by Lucretia's flames have their defense rating decreased by 15% for 2 seconds. This ability can be stacked. Now, the thing about this is when we go to the furniture item and get it to level 9, if we click here and it works, there we go, the flames will no longer disappear over here. So her flames no longer disappear. So if this stacks, it means she's going to get infinite stacking of this every time she uses this Hellfire, being every 10 seconds. And obviously it deals damage every 0.5 seconds. So when you go to 0.5 seconds, you're going to get 4 stacks of that. It's going to be 60%. But then once you get a second one, you're straight up to basically ignoring defense if they stack. So that's what we are trying to see from this. So we will go straight and do a Warek versus Lucretia, and like some people say use what's his face in here, Lawson. I tested Lawson like a while ago and I couldn't get him to work as well as using the Rain Rosaline combos, so this is just what we're using for now. But like I said, I feel like it's a good control test to use the exact same team and just swap Warek out for her and see what damage difference we do get. So control test number 1. Let's go in. Actually, before we do that, let's check Warek's gear just so we have a good rough idea. As you can see, full tier 2. He's got the warrior artifact. Cool beans, happy days. Let's do this. Actually, what I'm going to do is, on Warek, I'm going to put Blade on him, because then we'll do the same test with Blade on her. I feel like that's like a balanced-ish sort of way. So let's put Blade on you. Choose Blade. Okay. That way they're both getting the linked attack, yada yada yada, for Cyrus, all that good stuff. The one problem is that I think Lucretia is going to get buffed by Rosaline instead of Cyrus. Let's see how this buff works from Rosaline. Okay, she's on the twins. That's okay, we can leave that. We can work with that. Hopefully the twins stay getting buffed instead of Lucretia. So we'll just see how this goes. Man, 4 times speed lags out on this. So we are in. I'm trying to count the zeros here. Gets million, 16 billion. Okay, we're in billions. 16 billion, 20. Now, obviously, I don't know if this is optimal. The way this team. I haven't done a hell of a lot. Like I said, I did a bit of testing a while ago on Kiasma's account. So forgive me if I'm using an imperfect team, but I feel like as a control test to see how Lucretia does with a defense break. And see, I think it is a defense break because if you look above the boss, the Wrizz's head, it's got a defense break symbol. So I feel like that's it. If it's the exact same symbol when we use Lucretia, then I feel like we can kind of say that that's how it works. Okay, 66 billion. Alright, I felt like Dr. Evil then. To anyone old as hell like me, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so now we go challenge, we go this. We do get a defense buff out of this as well, which doesn't really affect us because we weren't having anyone die. Hopefully the twins get followed. Yes, okay, twins get followed. Good. Alright, let's see how this ramps up. Let's see how this ramps up. So you can see the defense break going on there. And the other cool thing about this is the enemy that she's hunting actually deals reduced damage. So this is actually really nice for like earlier on if someone like me on my free-to-play account decides to beef up Lucretia. It's actually going to help with the mitigation that she does with the AoE if you have a low ascended twins and stuff like that. So that's pretty nice. But the idea here is if those hell flames are stacking, then we theoretically should be ignoring defense basically by this stage. I can't remember how much damage we dealt with the last attack, so we'll just have to wait and see how this pans out. I feel like it's not going as quick, the damage. But like, theoretically with her, she should deal more damage than Warek. And also if she does make it ignore defense, then theoretically your whole team should be dealing more damage, which should make everything stronger. I feel like, did we do 40 billion last time? Curious. Okay. Cool, that was 54. Oh, I didn't check. Oh, we can check it in the logs. No, we did 66. So, to me, that says that her Hellfire doesn't stack. That's what I'm thinking from this. I mean, she does some big damage, though. Jesus. 21? So he was doing... Cyrus was doing 34 before. Now he's doing 18. And I mean, she's going to be... I feel like she's going to be linking more attack to him than the Cyrus is. I mean, than the Warek is. So I definitely think it comes down to a defense break perspective, and I don't think the defense is breaking hard enough. So, out of curiosity, let's just quickly check attacks. Let's check attack values. And obviously she gets all her attack increases. The other thing that's interesting about it is that we don't get the effects of her signature item. Not that one, that one. When any non-summon ally dies, her attack ratings increase by 20% for 20 seconds. This ability can be stacked. But I don't know if you'd want to get 20% attack for that. So, you know, her signature item becomes a stat stick in this sense. But when we look at attack, what do we got? 2535. Then we go to Warek. Go to Warek. 2576, so Warek does actually have more attack than her, but I don't think it was linking that much through to the Cyrus to make that a thing. So what I want to try now is, and because she's dealing so much damage, it's better to have her, I want to try dropping you out and putting Warek in as well. And if we get a phenomenal increase in damage, that would mean that the damage increase from Warek and the defense break from Lucretia would stack. I don't think they do. And once again, this is not confirming, this is just like my thought process as we go and testing it as we go. So, so what did we get last time? 40 something, and the first time was 60 something, 66. So just judging off this, it's not going to be that high. It ain't going to be that high. Like, I mean, the damage increases from rain are pretty big as well. So keep that in mind. Yeah, this is going to be bad. What we'll do is we'll retry. See, I might drop the Rosaline. We might try dropping the Rosaline. See how that plays out. Because obviously the Rosaline isn't... I don't know whether Rosaline following the twins is better or worse. I feel like it's probably worse. No, we ain't gonna get... We might get around that 40 mark. But we ain't getting up to 50. Okay, let's just try again. Let's drop you. The problem becomes if we do put the rain back in, we lose the fact. Okay, we didn't have a faction bonus then either. So this is the awkward part. There's going to be a lot more testing that people are going to do in here. But I'm just curious to see. I'm curious to see if these, like, I don't think they stack. But I feel like having the rain in here is important for the test because she gives that much damage increase. So we're up to 7, 8, 9, and 12. I feel like we want to be around 20 right now to get the full effects. Okay, 20. Like, I mean, we'll probably go to 50. So this will probably be the same as Lucretia as not having the Warek. Up to 30. We gotta remember the attack increase picks up as we go on. Maybe with her ultimate it might be better to use the Lawson even. Who knows? Let's see. 46. 48. 50. We're gonna slow it down. 59. 60. 66 was the best. I kind of want to slow it down and reuse the... No, we're going to go all the way because I want to see if we can beat the 66. Can we? Oh, it got 66 on the dot. Wait, let's see. Let's have a look at damage. Once again, she deals truckloads of damage. Log. Ooh, the other one was just better. But I definitely... Okay, so from that, my assumption is... that her Hellfire doesn't stack. Just due to the fact that her straight replacing Warek, if she got 100% defense break, would straight up beat his 80%. And the Warek team did more damage than the just Lucretia team. And you can clearly see that through the damage dealt by Saurus. So I don't think her Hellfire stacks, but I'll do more testing, talk to smarter people who do more testing as well. And this one here definitely indicates to me that I don't think the two debuffs stack either, because if we look at Saurus's damage as control, we got the 24 billion there. In this one we had 34. Unless it's purely due to the linking of attack through Warek, because he's got a little bit higher attack. Also, this is after editing. I was editing and I realized something that I forgot to take into account, which could really hinder the usage of her against Wrizz, and that is the fact that she's gonna stop him from using his ultimate due to the Hellfire, which means your units aren't gonna be taking as much damage, which means you're gonna get less energy regeneration, which may mean less ults. So even though that can sometimes be a really good thing to have them not using their ultimate, it could be detrimental in the end. And the unfortunate thing is there's no way to work around this because to get the max effect of the Hellfire, having it there permanently, you need 9 furniture, but it's also 9 furniture, which does stop the enemies using their ults. So that is just something else that I wanted to mention. Like I said, I was editing and I'm like, wow, how did I not think about that during this video? But could have an impact, have a big impact on that due to the fact that you're not generating as much energy, and that could be another impact on this. So once again, we'll have to do more testing and find out from other people that are smarter than me and have more units to test, even though we do have a lot of units to test. Hopefully, you know, the collective stratosphere of smart people playing AFK Arena, we can get the answers eventually. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.